Hey there. I'm Officer Nova with the Wishfirst Police Department. It's pretty late out tonight. Where are you coming from? That's interesting. I hope you don't have a long drive ahead. Do you know why I pulled you over? Your driver's side taillight is out. Oh, really? You were already stopped for that today? Mm-hmm. Did they issue you a citation? How generous of them. Well, I'm still going to need to see your license, registration, and proof of insurance. It's just protocol, all right? Look, how about you lose the attitude so I could run your info and get you on your way? I get it. You've had a long night, but trust me, mine's probably been longer. So let's make this quick. License, registration, and insurance. Thank you. See, that wasn't so hard. Alright, we've got a couple of issues here. First, your license is about to expire. You need to get on that. Second, your insurance is expired. If you had the new one at home, why didn't you just put it in your car? Sure you did. And lastly, you lied to me. You said another officer stopped you for the taillight. That's not true. Want to know how I know? Because our system logs every single interaction. What, did you think that we just ask for information just for fun? No. We're here to document everything. Now, technically, it's not a crime to lie about something like that, but I could make it one. All it takes is a little note in my report. Something about you attempting to mislead an officer during a traffic stop. Yeah, that's not going to look good if it ends up in court, is it, sweetheart? Judges don't like people wasting our time. But lucky for you, I'm in a generous mood tonight. So instead, here's a fix-it ticket for your taillight and another one for your air freshener. Yes, your air freshener. Obstruction of view, honey. Hey, I never said the law made sense. I'm just here to enforce it. So you can either accept these tickets, or we could drag this out longer than it needs to be. Your call. I'm surprised this attitude managed to get you this far in life. You're a brat, you know that? One thing I love about my job is I get to tame brats just like you. And what better place to do that than this completely empty back road in the middle of the night? It's funny, you know. Earlier today, we were looking for a vehicle that looks eerily similar to yours. I wouldn't be doing my duty in keeping these streets safe if I just let a suspect go like that, now would I? I'm going to ask you to step outside the vehicle. You heard me. Get out. I'm not going to ask you again. Oh, you want to play this game? 3, 2, 1. Is this what you wanted, huh? Or are you gonna keep talking shit as I keep you pinned against your car? Shut that fucking mouth of yours. Come here. Don't be difficult. I'll drag you if I have to. Stand here against my car with your hands on the hood. All right, now spread your legs a little. I'm going to pat you down to make sure you don't have any weapons. Do you have anything on you that could injure me? Oh, what's this? My bad. Could have sworn you were hiding something there. Actually, I think I want to do more of a thorough check. That mouth of yours. It's going to get you in serious trouble one day. All right. Hands behind your back. You are under arrest for being a little fucking brat. Oh, what's that? You don't like being restrained? Too bad. Maybe if you weren't so busy mouthing off, we wouldn't be in this mess. But I have to say, you look pretty damn good all cuffed up like this. You think you could keep pushing my buttons without consequences? You're going to learn tonight, baby. Good thing we have this whole road all to ourselves with no one to bother us. Get in the back seat. Oh yeah? How about I make you? Yeah, usually I would sit in the front, but you're a special case. Look at you, all tied up and nowhere to run. This isn't exactly a standard procedure, but like I said, you're special, aren't you? If only you had just an ounce of self-control. Maybe you wouldn't be in the back seat of a cruiser with a police officer who has 2 hands to do whatever she wants with them. So sassy. I think I have to teach you some manners. I'm curious. Are you always this much of a handful, or am I just the lucky one who gets to break you in tonight? Oh, don't look away now. You were so bold before. What happened to all that confidence? Eyes on me when I'm talking to you. Unless, of course, you want to make this harder on yourself. You want that, don't you? To see how far you could push me? Here's the deal. You've got 2 choices. You can keep fighting, keep talking your shit, and I'll make you regret it in ways that you can't even imagine. Or you can be a good little brat and do exactly as I say. Maybe, just maybe, I'll go easier on you. But something tells me you like it rough, don't you? I could see it in those pretty eyes of yours. That mix of fear and excitement. You're not fooling anyone, sweetie. You know what? I think we need to start with some manners. After all, if you're going to talk back to an officer, you better know how to say sorry first. So, go ahead. Apologize for that nasty attitude you've been giving me since I pulled you over. Oh? Cat got your tongue? It's like you don't even understand the position you're in right now. I don't know what role you play in your day-to-day life, but right now, I'm the one with all the power here. And you You're just a spoiled cutie in the back of my car. So I'll say it again. Apologize. That's not good enough, honey. What is it? Is your pride taking over right now? Did I bruise your ego? Does a good-looking young female officer in power make you feel intimidated? I want you to try again, and I want you to mean it. Look me in my eyes and say it like you actually regret being a little pain in my ass tonight. Go on. Say, I'm sorry, Officer Nova, for being bad tonight. I promise I'm going to be good for you. Oh, I could tell that was difficult for you. Which is why I'm going to ask you to say it again. You heard me. Or do you want me to tighten those cuffs even more than they are now? Oh, look at you. You listen so well. You're like my little pet. Aw, is someone hungry? I guess that makes sense. You've been working all day, and I'm sure you wanted to rush home and fix yourself something to eat. Or maybe stop by some cheap fast food place that's on the way to your house. I don't have much on me, but I do have this raspberry dark chocolate in my pocket. I was saving it, but I suppose you deserve a little taste. That's a pretty romantic flavor, isn't it? Well, since you're handcuffed, I guess there's no way for you to feed yourself, so I'll just have to do it for you. Open your mouth. Stick your tongue out. You follow instructions so well. Now I'm gonna put this in my mouth, and I want you to eat it Lady in the Tramp style. Are you really gonna complain given the circumstance you're in? Yeah, I thought so. Here. It's bittersweet, but I think your lips make it sweeter. I'm not done with you yet. There's a lesson that still needs to be taught, but that can't be done here, despite how secluded this area may be. You did so well listening to me. Has anyone ever told you that you're such a good listener? You are. You are a good listener. So, maybe you earned yourself a little treat. How about this? I'll take you to grab something to eat, and if you behave, well, I'll bring you back here to pick up your car, and by the time you get home, you'll find me parked in your driveway, ready to continue this little lesson back at your place. What do you say, sweetheart? Wow, no pushback this time. You learn so fast. Oh, those tickets? See, you're so hot-headed, you didn't even notice. While you were busy ranting about how ridiculous it was, you didn't even take a second to look down and realize that I gave you blank pieces of paper. Yeah, you're welcome.